got my man's right here, DJ Sincere.
Yeah.
We got T-Rail over here.
Hottest host is me.
I couldn't
Me
breathe.
is him.
I couldn't breathe.
Right, because he ever got trying to show the mask off and shit.
I couldn't
Can't
breathe.
even And, of course, me, In Time We Trust. We always start off quick weekend. How was your weekend, bro?
Hey, I was with Godson and working, actually. I had double duties.
Yeah, birthday party. Birthday party was on.
Man, I ain't having no kids then.
And they ain't don't want no kids.
Now you don't want one.
Man,
They
look.
don't want no kids.
Yeah.
Them kids, dog,
Yeah,
drive brother
Hey,
crazy.
just say, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, my son's 5th birthday party was this weekend. We had it over at Urban Air. And when I tell you it was kids of the Lord, even my son said, Daddy, it's just too many kids here.
There was too many kids, you couldn't even find your kid.
that's how it is.
Man,
Yeah.
look here. It was way too many.
Like, go find him, man, look.
What's up with you, T-Rail?
Oh man, I went to a house party, and when I tell you that I was drunk, I'm not proud to
You
say.
got drunk, bro?
Bro, I was
You
drunk.
normally don't get drunk.
Y'all know I don't. Bro,
Well, see, that's the problem. He don't drink with us.
I
He
don't drink.
with everybody
I
else
don't
but
drink.
us.
I don't drink at all. For real, for real.
Listen, he drinks with everybody else.
Mm.
I gotta show him.
That ain't what's up. That ain't what's
We
up.
had to T-Rail take a motherfucking shot, nigga.
Hard
Had to
pass.
get that nigga just to take a shot with us.
Hard pass. Ain't doing none of it. Nah, but I kicked it. It was fun. We played beer pong with Hennessy, and then we played BS and I never.
What's
When I
BS?
say I will never play that game again,
Which one?
Which-
BS or I never?
What is BS? No, I'm
I'll
saying.
let you think that through.
No, I'm saying I know what is it though?
This guy. Basically, you call out something, and somebody either says you got it or you don't. But you got to say BS. But this version was with the color, so it was like, I stepped outside. I stepped in the play of great crap. BS.
Yes.
Who BS? Blue BS. Now you go, who BS? Bullshit and all that. And you keep going until somebody mess up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to practice.
Yeah, you have to
Well,
practice.
Yeah, I said you got to practice.
Look,
with them,
you'll
man.
mess up a lot.
Yeah,
What about
yeah.
you, Ty? What you do this weekend?
Let's see, Friday took care of some business. Saturday was birthday party. Just birthday party all day. Getting ready for it.
Happy birthday, little nephew.
Then he had house guests over. Boy, them kids want me to look out.
I know they did. I know they did.
That's all I
But
got to
for
say.
everybody that's on here, make sure you share the live shirt. Misunderstood Conversation. You know it. Check out the page. Check out the Instagram. Check out the Twitter. We got it all cracking just for y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we dive into.
Okay, because we about to go in.
Cause we about to dive in. it.
Whoa!
What up with it?
So yeah, check it out, man.
Team Ed Will, what up?
Nope, that ain't even what it say.
Lil Will. Lil Will.
Reading is fundamental, everybody.
Hey,
I
man.
couldn't let him go with my boy like
Hey,
that.
bro,
I
you
couldn't
saw
let
that's
him-
the wrong person. You saw right, Lil Will.
Couldn't let him do my boy like that. So today we talking about, has anyone ever lied to you, my brothers, telling you that they are pregnant just to keep you? I'm going to start this way.
Nah, I ain't never been in that situation.
Never, ain't nobody ever lied to you and said they pregnant just to keep you?
Nah, I ain't never been in that situation, bro.
No, well, that's shocking.
Damn, what the hell? What that supposed to be?
I
Nigga?
come back to that. What about you, bro?
It
What
happened
that
to
supposed
me
to be?
twice.
Twice.
First time my sophomore year in high school.
Right.
Had me nervous, boy. I had just left a lock-in at the Palace. Boy, before I get to the house, and big boy going off. I'm like, what the fuck going
That
on?
nigga say
Pager
big boy.
going off. All I heard, beep,
said
beep,
pager.
beep.
Big boy,
I'm looking at the
pager.
And it got the number, and it's just saying 911, 911, 911. Man, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I call, what's up? I'm pregnant. Boy, I'm sophomore in high school. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Man, I'm in my grandmama's house. Boy, I laid down. When I tell you, I slept the whole day. Every time I woke up, I just went back to sleep.
Bro.
So how long did she?
She kept that shit up for like a whole month.
Ain't no way.
Telling everybody at school she was pregnant. I'm like, this motherfucker. And I just couldn't even tell my parents. I'm like, man, I don't, she got to be lying. I don't know.
Yeah, I said they got that.
Bruh,
How did you do that, bro?
Yeah.
But she wasn't.
Of course not.
I started using condoms after that.
That's the definition of scared straight. The definition of
funny as
scared
hell.
Hey, I
straight.
started using them after that, boy. I was like, shit, you crazy as a mug, boy.
Oh, nah. My man Bobby Brown Black Ghost said, yep, somebody done did that to him before. So I'm going to tell y'all,
That's crazy.
it has happened to me twice also. Mine was a lot like Usher, Confessions. I'm sitting up there, the beat, all I hear is, beep. Hello? Hey, nah, we about to do this part. Let me call you right back. Nah, I need to talk to you. Nah, let me call you right back. Where you at? I'm at the station, man. Next thing you know, put that on everything. I'm gonna call you back.
Hey, I know the way he said it now, his voice wasn't that deep when he called. Because
I'm at the station, man.
He going to T-Rail mode. Yeah, hello.
Nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
Hello. What's up, baby? I'm at the station.
Nah.
She said, I'm pregnant. Hey, he don't want to tell you what he really said.
I told you exactly what I said. I said, no, I said, put that on everything. No, you not.
Man, shit.
And then right after that,
Go have the second one.
second one was, okay, so look, the second one, I found off 2 days before. She's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. I'm like, you pregnant? Okay, cool. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work or whatever. Not this one. Not this one. Lord, not her. Not her. And then I
Damn.
see her in the loft drinking. 2 days later.
So we
I mean, when I say drinking, I mean the hard stuff. She got the Hennessy in the
I
cup.
done smacked the shit out
you
of her.
still friends with her? You
Fuck, I
still
thought
friends
you
with them
was
both of them now?
You still friends with her
Now here's how y'all know how off I really am.
now. He still friends
It was
with
the
her now.
same person twice.
What, nigga?
Then that's how off. That's
You
how
think
off,
the first time?
bro.
Hold on.
Look, players mess up. You
Hold
got-
up, you got the same person.
Some
fake-
lessons have to
you
be
got
learned the hard way.
You got the same person fake pregnant twice.
Bruh.
That pussy must have been good in the motherfucker.
What type of
All I'm
shit?
saying is, all I'm
How do you
saying
get the
is,
same person?
players messed up. Players messed up, and
That's
that was one of
crazy.
them.
I see because you sweating now and shit thinking about
Bruh,
this.
look, I'm going. Look,
The nigga is sweat. That pussy must be good. He thinking about it.
I, ain't
Man.
I can't talk to
Calm
y'all.
down.
I don't want to talk to you.
I
don't talk to you. No, I'm not.
finna get in that shit now. Look at him.
No, I'm just saying.
Just how you so you still friends with her now? How you still?
No,
cool?
we not. We don't even
Uh.
talk. Like, she texted me this weekend, was like, you alive? And I was like, nah.
That's hella funny.
I mean, but for real.
She texted and asked you was you alive. You told her no.
Yeah, I replied no. That's the
That mean you don't
definition
want-
of where our relationship is.
Shit, it should have been that way.
See?
This shit should have been in the mud. Like, nigga, you fake pregnant me twice.
Yeah.
You know, baby?
I mean, yeah, it is what it. We didn't talk for like 10 years.
Fuck
But
my feelings.
then
up.
out of nowhere,
my whole
stuff
dealings
happens.
with the people after that. Like,
Hey,
just none of
stuff
you-
happens, bro. You learn. You live and you learn. So, you know, I asked this on FB, right? And when I asked it on FB, all I got was women responding like, nah, but it be some dudes who out here getting women pregnant on purpose to keep them. They literally took over the question.
Hold
They
on.
took over the question.
Hold
It was
on,
like,
man.
it be some dudes that'll get some women. I'm saying, you know how that go. The minute you ask, the opposite sex will turn around and want to tell you about what happened with them.
So they really feel niggas be out here getting them pregnant. on
Yes.
purpose.
Like somebody said that dudes be out here faking like they got a condom on.
I want proof of this. Like,
Dudes be out here faking like they got a condom on and then taking it
How?
off in the middle of sex and going in.
But she know the nigga took the shit out. So
she know that nigga took it off.
Hold on.
Hey.
Hold on.
She know
I
he
asked
took it
that
off.
question
Man, get the
too.
fuck out of
I
here.
asked that question
Man, you
too.
gonna hear that motherfucker.
Bro, I asked that question too.
Stop.
And one of the responses was, not when you wet. I said, so you couldn't feel the difference?
So you mean to tell me she don't know the difference between fucking?
I'm not.
Oh,
look, bro.
I don't know, man.
I got no reason to mess this up
Shit, how
or
could she
make
be
this
in
up, bro.
shit?
Bro, that's what I said. So I said, you couldn't tell the difference? Who is this? Her name is Maria Trammell. She said, when you wet, no.
Damn, how would she be?
That-
You better not fuck her at all. Shit.
My sister Mill said, you know,
You better not. No, I ain't. You, baby, look.
my sister Mill came right behind it and said, you could tell the difference. It's a totally different feeling, which I thought.
And I figured that they should be able to. They should.
I mean, that's the question you do. That you really gotta ask a woman. But I'm like, okay. I mean,
you ever taken a rub off while fucking somebody?
but
Huh?
I mean, but this is the thing though. But
Who?
That's what happened the last time. That's why she got pregnant twice on your ass.
See, and Courtney out here talking about something. It's a lot of guys that move like that.
what like that? They'll get motherfuckers pregnant and.
That'll get people pregnant.
What's wrong with these dudes, bro? Like these new Generation X, what the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Birthday party. They done learned.
Man, look. Hey,
Look, that's all it takes.
They was second guess that. Man, look.
And see, Courtney said it's a lot of guys that move like that. She said it's a lot of guys that move around like that. That'll hit you with the old okie doke and then try to knock you up to keep you. Which I've heard that. I've heard some people
I
say
actually
that.
said she was trapped twice.
He said what? Trapped twice.
Mm-hmm.
She was trapped twice.
You was trapped twice, or you got trapped twice?
She said she was trapped twice.
So she got 2 kids by this guy. Or 2 different kids by.
See, and Courtney said, I was gonna say you can't feel the difference if you're drunk, but even when you're drunk, you should still be able to feel the difference, which is what I think. I think it's a totally different feeling because I know if it's a different feeling for me,
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
gotta
For
be a
a
different
man,
feeling for him.
like we know how that's.
like
you
my
take it-
excitement
you
level
take the
goes
motherfucker
up
off.
because it's off. And I'm
But-
sorry, mama, don't be listening. But like if I take it off, it's
Yeah.
look. I'm just saying, your son's tried to get you a son before. No, I'm just playing.
Man.
Nah,
So
bro.
he tried to. That
I've
was the issue.
never
See,
done that
You
before.
just said
You
it.
said, yeah, he
I've
did say.
never
He
done
did
that
say I
before.
tried.
She didn't get your ass. You
Nah,
thought
you-
you got her motherfucking ass.
Nah.
Now the first time was he.
I was
First
playing
time was
fine.
her. The second
I
time
was
he
This
did.
nigga, yeah.
That's not what
That
happened, bro.
was.
So you
That's
trying
not-
to get her to keep a nigga
You know
baby.
what? I
That's
just-
what that shit was.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
I don't know. You
Bro, if she don't,
You know when people be lying, that's what they ain't. They
Why would
say.
I do it?
y'all finna start that.
That's like
Because if we gonna start this shit, I swear,
We know
I'm
when
gonna
people
start
be like,
slamming you in a minute.
It's like a motherfucker lying and saying, hey,
we finna
trust
start
me.
it.
Just trust me right now.
You know I ain't trusting your
Yeah,
ass.
I said,
nigga.
your
I ain't
son was
trusting
trying to
your
get
ass.
son. But I ain't, nah, I did try before to have somebody have my baby, but not like forcibly or trick them. We was
Yeah.
planning it, so that's what happened. But no, I just was saying like, there have been times I've gone in unprotected. That's really what I was saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Calm. Y'all just be taking stuff.
There's been times everybody went in unprotected. Shit.
Bro. So
Yeah.
all right, so I'm gonna pivot off that question and ask another one. Do you think if you go in unprotected, it changes the relationship? So like
A woman told me that.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that way.
A woman
Like, if you
told me
go
that.
in unprotected, it changes the dynamic of the
Of the
relationship. Yeah.
That's not. But I don't think. Hold on. But look, men probably they gonna say nah, but women gonna think different.
I think it do. I think it do. Because if you go in,
Fuck nah.
bro,
Yeah,
yes. Okay, so look, there are soul ties that happen during sex. I just believe it. Like y'all are definitely entangled in something once you start having sex. But once you have it raw, I believe it makes it deeper. Because now you're putting a different level of trust into somebody, literally and physically. You're putting a different level of trust in somebody when you go in.
So
Because now I'm trusting your body is what you say it is, and it's not going to come back to impact me.
You're right about that.
okay.
I mean, the thing is, for a woman, it changes the dynamic of everything. But for a man, depending on who that man is, it just might be another fuck to him. But
Because
to
we
her-
don't care about that in the first place before we even.
But to her, it's more intimate. You see what I'm saying? And she feels like that she's just giving you an extra part of herself. You know what I'm saying? And now, if this nigga chooses to nut inside of her, oh, that really changes the whole game. Because now she feels like shit. This nigga love me.
Hold on.
Nikki say, tell it like it is. Tell it, T-Real. I'm just saying. Yep. And Miss Poindexter says, yep, y'all changing a piece of each other. Y'all exchanging a piece of each other, which I agree with. I believe that you are totally changing or exchanging a piece of energy with somebody the minute y'all engage in raw intercourse.
I mean, but you
like,
it's you can like.
Now, how many of y'all don't like them niggas that y'all did that?
All out.
Oh, bro.
It's two different feelings having sex with a condom.
I'm like, they all like none of them niggas
It's a
now that
lot
y'all
more
had it
different
4
feelings
times
having
with.
sex with a condom versus having one without a condom. When you having sex without a condom, you are more emotionally into that shit.
I agree.
I
agree.
You are. Versus when you got that rubber on or whatever, you got Mr. Num Num on.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna, you know.
Yeah, niggas that Mr. Num Num.
That's gonna help you out a little bit.
Bro.
Hey, Mr. Num Num, if you a quick stroke and you get out quick, Mr. Num Num come help you out a little bit.
I'm telling you, he make a difference whether
This
you a
nigga
5-minute or a 10-minute,
You know
brother.
what I'm saying? And at that point, after you get done, you pop the rub off and you just, you know, versus you going in that raw, you might pull out a nut on her, whatever the case may be, nut on her ass, or however you gonna do the shit.
This
nigga real graphic, ain't he?
I mean, when you on the leather couch with the light.
She might take them off for you, whatever the case may be. But when it's all said and done and you're done, it's gonna be a different kind of feeling because she's probably gonna go get the towel for you. She's probably gonna go wipe your balls off for you, and y'all probably just gonna be laying there.
They laughing at you talking about some Mr. Num
This
Num.
nigga was Mr. Num Num, dog. Like, what the fuck?
Aisha said though, she said if a man is having sex with everybody raw, throw his whole ass away. I was like, yeah, I
in
agree.
the trash can.
Look, dump him.
Put that nigga in the snooks bag, tie him up.
And Nikki said there's an exchange of energy whether the man thinks so or not, which I agree with.
I mean, that could be true. That definitely could be true, but
Bro, it's a high potency of
Yeah.
energy that is going into raw sex versus just regular sex. And I shouldn't say just regular because no sex is regular, but just like protected sex versus unprotected sex, everything increases. Like if they I'm finna get graphic, sorry, but they feel every vein and everything is throbbing more so when that's happening.
That's why I
Right.
said they should know if the
but
condom
that's the
take
thing
off.
about the condom thing. Like, how the fuck y'all don't know if the condom being took off?
They should already know.
Courtney said the condom suppresses the feeling of the vagina, but it doesn't suppress the energy exchange. You agree with that?
Say that one. Repeat that.
The condom suppresses the vagina, the feeling of the vagina,
Right.
but it doesn't suppress the exchange of energy.
Even with it, you even having a condom on.
I think it does suppress the level of energy that is given off. I think, at least for men. So what we pick up at is how you react to us. So the way you react to us with the condom versus without is completely different. It is completely different. And I challenge anybody that says it is. Or isn't, rather.
Unless you just a freak.
And see, Fave said, Ashley said, I've never fell in love off condom sex. See? See? That's real though. That's 100% real.
Ain't gonna do it.
It's not.
It's just,
That's hella crazy.
Nah, bro. You gotta open it up. We're talking about, is there a difference in level of growth in the relationship once you have unprotected sex? Just in case you were joining us, we are Misunderstood Conversation. Hottest host, In Tie We Trust, DJ Sincere. We getting it in. Y'all make sure y'all leave comments and let us know what y'all
Share the
think.
live.
Share the live. Share the live. Yeah, bro. I definitely agree that if you are doing it and you not feeling it, you not feeling the love because of Mr. Num Num, it might be time to deepen y'all commitment.
You might not even want to do
It
it.
might be time to deepen y'all commitment is all I'm saying.
That
All
nigga
I'm
trash.
saying, bro.
oh man.
All right.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible.
Y'all don't be stealing my shit either.
That nigga so
I'm
damn
just
Mr.
saying.
Num Num.
We gonna copyright that and get a t-shirt, Mr. Num
Mr.
Num.
Num Num.
We
Matter of
good.
fact- matter of
That's
fact-
hella funny.
Matter of
We
fact,
doing it.
I'm coming out. I'm working on coming out with some condoms, and I'm calling them Mr. Num Num. Mr. Num Num condom.
Nah, broski.
Yes.
Nigga, them motherfuckers gonna be on the shelf,
Magnum
nigga.
size. Mr. Num Num.
Motherfuckers say they don't want them.
Shit.
Fuck
Support
that.
black businesses. Buy them motherfuckers.
Support black businesses.
That's how you get them.
What up, Nikki? Shout out to
That's how you
Owner
get 'em.
Brand. Definitely got y'all.
Shit, that's how we get them, yeah.
Courtney said the act of unprotected sex can affect your emotions, but I'm speaking on the exchange of spiritual energy that comes along with attaching yourself to someone's sexuality. That's pretty intense.
That's real deep.
That's pretty intense.
Say what?
Bruh, you gonna make me read the whole part? Okay. The act of unprotected sex can affect your emotions, but I'm speaking on the exchange of spiritual energy that comes along with attaching yourself to someone. Sexually, I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So, do you believe that? Like, I do believe that it's probably the energy was probably exchanged before y'all even got there.
That's what I was
Like, I
gonna
think
say.
energy
I was
gets
gonna
exchanged from
say
a person.
y'all probably had something going on before y'all laid down, so it was already there once y'all laid down.
Exchange just from
See,
the foreplay alone.
I was gonna say that.
Everything.
I was gonna say
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's where the energy exchange
Yeah,
happens. I believe
The energy
for me.
really gets exchanged from kissing,
Yeah.
pussy eating, the dick sucking, whatever the case may be. That's
Yeah.
where the energy
Right.
gets exchanged.
And that's what Miss Poindexter said. She said
Hey,
sometimes.
everything else is like there.
That's what Miss Poindexter said. She said sometimes energy comes before sex, as well as the feeling of each other's going into how the sex will be, or the level of energy exchange from the sex.
Especially if you suck the soul out of it before you go, boy.
And there are people who have sex with who fuck with no feelings. That's what she said. Her words. Okay. Well, okay. We
You
just
could be yeah.
Have
You're right.
Have you ever fucked with no feelings?
Yeah.
You?
no.
No, we can't.
Y'all know this.
You already
though.
know that.
Y'all know this about me.
y'all already
No.
know that,
Either
yeah.
I really hate you or I really like you. One or the other.
No feelings at all.
I've had angry sex with people I hated.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Angry?
I'm complex. So, yeah.
Well, hold
I've
up.
done it
That nigga said with people I hated.
with people
You got somebody you hate that you had sex with?
Yeah. A few times.
She must made you feel real good.
I promise you. And I don't even, y'all know I don't really
you-
hate people, but at that
yeah.
moment, I hated her.
You hated her and you having sex with her. That's a little word, nigga.
Hey, man, stuff happens. Just
This
saying.
nigga said I hated her.
I hated her, but I had
Nikki said penetration is similar to plugging into a socket. Energy is coming in one way or the other. I feel that. I heard it. So, Juan says no. I say yes. Ty says yes. Does that sum it up?
2-1.
2-1.
You lost, my nigga.
You out of here, broski.
We gotta get a drop for that.
Yeah.
You are the weakest link.
Goodbye. All right, so on to the next question.
Kelly said she made it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, on to the next question.
Yeah, she just made it home.
No, she out of town doing her thing with.
You made it safe, Kelly. All right, good job, Kelly. Make sure you
Congratulations.
let us know when you're on your way back home too, so you know you made it in safe.
You ain't even know you picked up another. You picked up another brother out of nowhere. Look at you. All right, I got a question. Question 2 for
No, ain't
y'all.
no damn brother.
Oh shit.
Mr. Num Num time.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh, you niggas.
here's the next question. Have you ever stayed in something long enough where you knew it wasn't working? Oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever stayed in something too long even though you knew it wasn't working? I started with you, so I'm going to start with Ty. And this can be anything. It don't have to be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be anything. A hobby.
Have I stayed in? Yeah, you know what? I have stayed in something too long and I knew it wasn't working. But a part of me wanted to stay to kind of make the shit work. You know, because I figured I'd benefit in the long run with it working. But it was like and I'm talking about a job. It was like every day became more stressful, and more stressful. To where I wasn't at peace. So it was like I would get up in the morning and I would go to this place and it's like, why the fuck am I hurt? You know? And it's just like I'm sitting there every day and I just don't get it. Like, why am I still here? And it's like I got two people talking to me like, hey man, just leave. Just go leave. Another motherfucker saying, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna be able to do this if you leave. You know, but
Yeah.
and it really took for me to talk to my homeboy Rick one day, and he was just like, just leave. Just walk
That
away.
easy, huh? Hold up, that easy, huh?
Everything else the people was telling him, but his homeboy Rick said,
Just leave.
Just leave.
Like nigga, just leave.
You know, so
Nigga, what you waiting on? Just
I
leave.
went in.
That's
So
what's
I went in. I went in. I had already had my letter typed up like I'm finna resign. I sat down for a second because I was still fighting. I was still fighting if I'm gonna do it, if I'm not gonna do it.
You should do it.
So I said, fuck it. something happened, and I just was like, matter of fact, Buddy said something to somebody, and I'm like, I'm glad that they ain't talking to me because I'd have been and told his ass because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what your title is. You come to me with respect. I don't give a fuck what it is. You ain't finna yell at me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. So when I heard that, I was like, man, fuck this nigga. Let me go put this shit on his desk. Man, I walked in there. I was like, he was like, hey, Mr. Baker, what's going on? I said, here. He said, what's this? I'll see you later. That's my letter.
And that's how Ty resigned.
So he was like, well, you can still stay for 2 weeks.
Nah.
No, thank you.
Nah. Once we get to a point where you doing that.
And I left out of there.
Exactly. Once we get to a point
where motherfuckers talking crazy,
where it's about your sanity, you got to.
That's what
you got to.
That's how you know you stayed too long too.
Y'all don't know how good I felt.
Oh yes, we do.
Out of there.
We all know.
Boy, let me tell you, I walked out that motherfucker. I said, shit, alright. I had $15 in my pocket. And I'm like, alright, I get paid next week. I'm chilling. I had a couple of hundred in the bank account, but whatever. That shit had to leave. That shit was finna go. So I said, fuck it. I went to the casino. I took 20, played blackjack. First hand. Hit the top and the +3, $9.75. $9.75. Boy, I walked out of that bitch so fast.
I hear you.
I was like, cash me out. Buddy was like, don't you want to play this hand? I said, oh, okay, here. Nah, I'm good. I still won that hand. I was shook. But like, you ain't gonna play the whole deck? Fuck, nah, I ain't finna play this whole deck.
I wouldn't there.
Boy, I shook on their ass.
Juan, what about you?
You brave, nigga.
You stayed in something too long?
Yeah.
Even though you know it wasn't working? Tell us about it.
Shit, I stayed in my relationship that long.
Uh-oh.
Shit,
you stayed in your relationship that long?
Too long, but...
And you realized it wasn't working?
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
And me along with other people was like, nigga, leave.
But you know how that shit go, man.
I know how it is.
Y'all know.
That nigga ain't even gonna do that, bro.
I mean, but you gotta understand, I know how it is. And we still back you up on your decision,
right?
Regardless of whatever the case
may be.
Right.
But it was all about shit where I wanted to be, where I was trying to go. So
and see, that's what...
It wasn't nothing like, I knew I was there too long and I should have been made some type of move, but it was just... Shit, and like I said, I left because of me. It wasn't because of nothing.
Nikki say, woo, child. Courtney say, yep, and God, the universe, whatever you identify with, will force you out into something that is meant for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you've been going against your intuition and your common sense,
and
I agree with.
And you know what you deserve.
I think everybody has been in a situation where they sat there and was going through something, they was in something for too long, it was affecting you, it started affecting your mental, and once it started affecting your mental, it can start affecting your health. It can start affecting you in a myriad of ways.
Exactly.
And you know you need to go, but whatever it is, your stubbornness, your stick-to-itiveness, whatever it is you
your
call
loyalty to whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it ultimately plays against you, and it starts hurting you. And once it starts hurting you, it's hurting everybody. So just keep that in mind when y'all thinking about it. I'm interested to hear what y'all got to say. We talking about if you have ever stayed in something too long and you knew it wasn't working. Make sure you put it in the comments. Let us know.
No, everybody.
Ooh, Mickey said, them overdue relationships be hell. Woo, you was not lying. You was not lying. The ones that should have ended probably a week ago, a year ago.
I mean, but people don't be
2 years ago.
People don't be having they don't have the knowledge of knowing that they supposed to be gone or supposed to, how far it's supposed to go.
I don't think that's it, bro. Because everybody
I mean,
has it. Everybody
it's
has
not
it.
working, but then you don't.
Everybody has that feeling like this ain't it. Because the minute you start thinking, is there more? Is there something else? This can't be it. That's when it's a point where you like, it's time to be up. It's time to be up. Because
I think me, and now I'm gonna talk about relationship wise. I think that I know when I'm at that point, it's to where I really can't just stand even hear your voice half the time. You know?
That's deep,
bro. But that's real.
I know.
That's 100% real.
That's when I know. That's when I know.
think that's
like,
real.
hey, I can't be rocking with you, and that's even if like we just cool. That's with anybody, whether it's one of my partners or somebody or a female I'm hanging out with or whatever the case may be.
Exactly.
If when you call me and I'm just like, fuck, what? You know, and I pick up the phone, but it's like you ask me anything,
You hear the attitude in my voice when I answer.
and I got some, I got some kind of fight back to you all the time, like, bro, I just don't feel like being bothered, man. Like, and sometimes
I agree.
Sometimes it's
Isn't
like
it?
sometimes you need to go into your own place, and then they won't let you because
No.
you might not you might not want to dislike that person like that, but you in a place right now to where it's like, hey, I kind of need to sit in my own realm, so I won't have to deal with your bullshit right now, and they won't allow that, and they will just keep coming, keep knocking, keep calling, whatever the case may be, and at that point you want to be. At that point, it gets to the point where, in me, I'm just gonna say, look, I ain't got time for you right now. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And Nikki say that feeling be your intuition sometimes. We look for hard evidence versus trusting our intuition right off the rip, which I agree with.
True.
Because sometimes you walk into a situation, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 3 weeks. Hell, it could be the first day. And you are already feeling like, you know what, you ain't what I thought you were. Or this job ain't what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Or this friendship is one way. It's one-sided. I can tell already. And instead of just saying, you know what, I'm going to leave it there right then, you want to go ahead and make sure and confirm and get confirmation. And that's the problem. Sometimes you don't need the confirmation. Sometimes you just need to trust yourself. But that's me. So I'm saying trust yourself. End it early if you got to. You saying you done been in it. And you just be the one to sit there and look at it until it figure it out.
Nah, I know better not to do that shit again. Shit.
And Ty saying, if you get that feeling where I don't even want to hear your voice, leave me the F alone.
Yeah, just go on about your motherfucking business.
Fave said,
This nigga, man.
Fave actually said, when you constantly tell them, I don't like you.
That's the worst. That's the
I have been there. I have been.
That is the worst.
You tell a motherfucker you don't like you, man.
I don't like you. I have said that a
and
bit,
they will sit there and
That
keep
sound funny
coming
as a motherfucker.
and coming. And you like, what the fuck?
We didn't hit home.
That's
Ashley
hella
said,
funny, dog.
let's normalize breaking up with friends and family too.
True. Sometimes.
That part.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to. Like, I always say this, and I've told people 1,000 times around that I have been in a circle with. Like, if you are with somebody and they are damaging you, or they are taking advantage of you, or they are hurting you in any shape, form, or fashion, it doesn't matter who it is. Stop saying, but that's my family, or you don't understand family. Stop saying it. If they taking advantage of you and it's clearly hurting you, leave that alone. Leave them where they at.
Some people love hard.
Bro, it doesn't matter because guess what your loving heart is going to do? Put you in the grave.
Yeah.
Put you in the grave because you full of grief.
I'm just saying, people love hard. Some people love hard and they just, all right, well.
I'm one of them people that love hard, but still,
Yeah.
I know.
Shit, I do too, but I ain't
They know I will cut them off in a heartbeat. They'll be like, oh, T-Rail don't mess
for
with
my
us.
sanity, I
No.
ain't let nobody fuck with my sanity right now, though.
Nah, yes, man.
Nah.
Nigga sanity is everything.
Bro, if somebody messes with your mind, they are messing with a dangerous
Yeah, you can.
dangerous object, man.
That's the most important thing.
You can't just be letting that happen, bro.
Hell nah. But you know, for some people, you know, you feel like. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say. Once you learn that you supposed to cut motherfuckers off, then it's cool.
Yeah.
You had to learn it. I think it's a learning thing. Cause everybody just don't do it. Like, you gotta learn it.
Bro, I feel like you
You
definitely.
gotta set your boundaries and all that. So once you become to set your boundaries, you become dangerous.
That's the hardest thing to set is boundaries.
It is.
Like I don't think
But
I don't think people know how to say no. I'll tell you. I'll give you an example. This is gonna crack y'all up because it's 100% real, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm honest. This weekend was the first time in my life I ever told somebody I wasn't interested. I have never done that. I've always put the, I just playing short.
You come up with some of the stories.
I keep having excuses. I won't answer or I would do all that. But this weekend was the first time my old ass ever told somebody, you know what? And I did it twice. I ain't interested. Baby, I'm not interested. It's not my.
It ain't. Yeah,
it's not for me.
This ain't where I'm at right now.
This ain't for me.
Yeah.
Like, that was the hardest thing I ever had to do when I first cracked it open. But you know what I did when I got it?
You felt good about it,
I
though.
felt good.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I saw that person this weekend after that.
They don't respect you, though. They
And
don't.
they was
That's
like,
still cool.
hey,
with
and
it.
they kept it moving. Normally, they would have stayed in my face for 40 minutes. And I would have kept moving around. They would have kept grabbing me, touching me. And I was like, no, baby, I'm not interested. I'm not your guy. I'm not. What I'm looking for is something a little more than what you got for me right now.
Damn.
I'm not judging nobody.
You
Right
told her that?
I ain't nah, but look, be honest with where the level my mind is and what I'm doing. I cannot afford to waste no more time. So I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I got to tell you straight up and down that look, this is what I'm looking for.
I ain't wasting nobody. Yeah.
You're not meeting that
too grown to do
criteria, and I can't tell you that you're not meeting it because guess what? If you're not meeting that
But you ain't,
criteria,
you ain't
you'll
meet
try to
mine.
quit.
You somebody
Nah,
else.
man.
You maybe, but not mine. Right
Bruh.
now, I ain't.
Yeah, let's not waste each other time with
Yeah.
it. Let's just be 100% real and move forward.
Motherfuckers
you
don't.
can do that.
Motherfuckers don't know that.
You can do that, and people can say, "Hey, that's what they want." But and sometimes in the case, they don't really want that. They don't want you to be 100 with them. And when you do, it's like you fight back with me, or you doing some other shit. No, I'm not fighting with you or no shit. I'm telling you how I feel, and because you don't agree with the way I feel, some people take that as, you being on the defensive end. Like, nigga, no, that's not what the fuck it is. That's just how I think.
I feel you.
You
I
know?
feel you. Everybody talking. Okay. Courtney said facts because people often use history, titles, and who they think they are to you to become manipulative. I agree.
Yeah.
They will try to become
They
manipulative.
throw shit in your face.
They will be like, I am the guy. I can't even lie. I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done
they
it.
throw
So
shit in
if
your
I've
face.
done it, I know other people are capable of doing it. Nikki said, my other Virgo friend just said the exact same thing to me. I agree. Ashley said, good for you, Fave. Nikki said, level up, y'all. No more preserving other people's feelings.
No.
Exactly. Not at the cost of me. I'm not preserving
No,
your
because-
feelings at the cost of me no more.
No,
I'm
you
not.
can't. You can't.
I'm not.
Because all you doing is putting how you really feel on the back burner, and you becoming a people pleaser, like So I don't want her to feel bad, so I'm gonna act like I'm interested or act like I'm nah.
I'm going to try to read
Fuck
this the
that.
way you said it. Nikki said, there is absolutely nothing wrong with not vibing with people and calling it what it is. No thank you is not offensive. Agreed.
Show the fuck ain't.
It's not. It's not.
Nah,
If
that
I
ain't
say no-
offensive.
If I say
That's
no,
nice.
it's just a no.
That's nice. The rest of the motherfucker used to getting said no to or not. Like, hey,
I agree with you 100%.
shit, hey, baby, it's no over here.
Yeah,
It's no over here. Like,
it's a no this way. So, Juan says, what you say? Wrap it up. What you say?
about the question that
Yeah, about preserving people's energy.
no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, Ty, you say you're not doing it, right?
I ain't nobody gonna do.
Preserving your energy for other people.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
Hey, look here, y'all know with me, it is what it is. If you don't like what the fuck I
He ain't even give a
Nope. he
10
ain't.
minutes, nigga.
And I just started on. Maybe it's rubbing off. Maybe I ain't want to hang around because maybe he rubbing off on me because I just started doing it. So I'm not finna preserve.
But guess that's one of your boundaries though. That's
a
a
boundary
boundary that you
set.
just learned.
It's a boundary you gotta set.
That's a
you
boundary.
just learned it for real.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
'Cause
boundary.
You can't say I'm rubbing off on you. That's a part of you that's been in there, but at the same time,
It's
my energy is coming towards you, and you can feel it, and you like.
Okay,
you know,
now I understand.
I get it.
why
Like,
certain-
I can do this. I can say fuck.
Yeah,
You. No,
I
I'm
think
good
that's
on
the
you.
thing. Once you first say no, it become easier.
It
But it's the
become
first one that's always the hardest.
That's the thing. It's the first thing with everything that's always.
Always
It's always
hard.
hard. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
If you scared of heights and you go all the way up there, say you don't like roller coasters, but then you get up on the motherfucking Screaming Eagle and you go through that bitch that first time, you like, alright, cool. Now you gonna go through all that shit. Like,
Agreed.
Yeah.
first is always the
The
hardest.
first is always the hardest.
It's always the
I think that's a good place to wrap that
That's
question up.
that first.
So let me ask the next one. Do you expect disappointment in a relationship? I started with you, so I'm gonna start with you.
Nah, I think that's bad from the jump to automatically think about disappointment. Oh, I'm be ready for this. I don't think nobody's ready for disappointment though.
What about
It's
you,
like a
Ty?
bad, fuck
See,
that shit.
This is the thing. This nigga asked me this early Sunday morning.
I did.
And I looked at the motherfucker because it was too early in the first place.
It was 11 o'clock.
Hey,
It was 11 o'clock.
No, it was 11. Yeah, it was 11 o'clock. But shit, I got in late. I was a little tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had some motherfucking. Then I had a couple of games. I had a couple of Madden games to play in the league. And all of a sudden, I'm playing the game, and I see phone go off, ding, and it's this nigga and this question. I said, if you don't get this soft ass at that moment, because I'm already fucked up, and I just looked at it like, if you don't get this soft ass shit on somewhere Sunday morning, nigga,
Bro.
But do I expect disappointment in a relationship? When I go into a relationship, I'm the type, I don't look for everything to be glitter and gold and 100% perfect. Because I know at the end of the day, it's going to be a bunch of issues.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be at the start of the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be a bunch of issues. Am I preparing myself for those issues? I'm not preparing myself for those issues because I won't know what those issues are until they happen.
Exactly.
But am I getting my mind together for us to have problems? Yes, I am. Because I know the shit is going to come. And when it comes, am I going to be able to handle it or not? Now, depending on how you all handle those problems, will tell you the outcome of your relationship.
Agreed.
So, if you know y'all got this issue, and sometimes neither one of y'all are like stepping off about those particular issues, yeah, the shit just ain't gonna work. But if y'all overcome those issues and how y'all finish that shit, all that really determines your relationship. Yes, I do expect bad things to happen when I go into a relationship. Because I don't want to sit there and go in a relationship, hey, thinking everything is going to be motherfucking Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, whatever the fuck you want to, one of those little Disney fairy tales or some shit. No, because we live in a real world where you're going to have real fucking issues. It's going to always be something on her end. It's going to be something on your end. It might be a chick coming in from your past that's going to try to fuck up what you got. It might be a nigga from her past gonna try to fuck up what you got. You might got personal shit that she don't like. She might got some shit that you don't like. That's fine. But are you all willing to sit there and work on those things that she don't like or that you don't like to make y'all fucking relationship better?
See, I think the thing is when people hear that question.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna go.
I think people are thinking the pessimistic view. Are we expecting you to be a failure or is this expecting to fail? We not saying it. I think what me and Ty are both saying is we not expecting it always to be gold roads and peaches and cream. We do expect that something is going to happen because sometimes people let you down. Everybody misses the mark. That is why none are perfect but the Father. We all know that. We all know that people do make mistakes. So if you just expect people to be human is what we're really saying. Do I expect you to be human? Yeah, because we're flawed. Why wouldn't you be?
Because everybody got that.
That's all we're saying when we say expectations of disappointment in a relationship.
All right, like Courtney just said, no, but I expect willingness to communicate with my partner, especially with things we may not agree on.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, 100%, y'all. Real talk.
Ashley, I agree with you too. She said, your mind is very powerful. What you think and say will manifest. I agree with that. I agree. But if you're going in thinking that this person, because I think that is where people get that pick apart syndrome from. If you come in with these expectations up to here,
that's bullshit.
Up to here,
that's
and I
bullshit.
think you just gonna do this, bow, I'm gonna shoot you down the whole way because guess what? You can't live up to the pedestal I'm putting you on. Expect people to be human and flawed.
And them.
They are going to
wherever they come from.
There are going to be things you disagree with. There are going to be things you don't see eye to eye on because your mama did this when you was little. His daddy did that when he was little. It's upbringing, exposure, education. It's a whole bunch of things that put people on different thinking paths. So we can't just all just be like, oh, okay, this is going to be... My man Trevor said, it depends on if she's inflatable.
Oh, this nigga got some rubber bands. Boy, if you don't put that motherfucking that hot air up, nigga, shit.
If she inflatable, we gonna take the air out of her, dog.
Off, you gotta blow her ass up first, nigga. What the fuck? Shit.
Hey,
yes, Courtney.
If he got one of them, yes.
Yes, Courtney. Courtney said, can we normalize having real or difficult conversations before the commencement of a relationship in marriage?
That's yes. No,
it would save a lot of time in entertaining people if we had ideas that don't align or our progression. I agree.
remember when I was telling you about like you should kind of give a person a little bit of where you coming from and where you been and shit a couple episodes ago. That's what I was saying.
Well,
like speaking on, okay, let me put, okay, this is where I'm coming from. This is when you in a stage to get to knowing motherfucker. Like,
you didn't say it like that. You said you want to tell.
no, I said I'm gonna put what you getting out there.
No, bro. You was basically saying that you should give them the whole roadmap. And you can't do that because people will use that roadmap to get to your heart.
And they will drive it.
And they will drive it all the way in.
Park that motherfucker.
Only if you allow them, though. That's how I feel about that.
But bro, you gonna meet their representative the whole time if you do that.
Yeah.
Because you gonna keep telling them, and then finally when they become the real person, you're gonna be like disappointed. Just let the best thing you could do is let people talk.
Yeah, but
let them talk. Let them say whatever it is that they gotta say. Cause you get to know more from a person from listening instead of you telling them something about what you think.
Now I got a question.
Sure.
What if they ain't saying shit? Are you?
Yeah.
I'm saying, what if they ain't saying shit? Cause you got motherfuckers that just like could sit there. Women do this shit all the time.
And just sit there and look at you.
Just like they introvert.
So they don't say nothing.
They really like, you know what I'm saying? Like you.
Women do you know that don't?
Bro, I didn't met a couple women that's really kind of like shy, bro. Like they ain't saying shit, bro.
I
Like,
ain't never met a woman that didn't say nothing, bro.
bro, yeah, when you fucking her, that's the only time she says so.
Wow.
But
Well, that's rough. Ms. Poindexter said, people don't like to have uncomfortable conversations. They try to avoid them. Uncomfortable conversations will create a stronger bond. I agree with
this
that
shit, man.
wholeheartedly.
I don't like that shit, but I heard this shit a couple times. Like, that shit whack. I don't like it.
What, uncomfortable conversations?
I don't like a person that say they don't like uncomfortable conversations.
I think people just think that it's supposed to be easy in the beginning because they have that idea.
It's not. You coming from somewhere, I'm coming from somewhere.
Bro. Like, exactly.
I'm coming from over here, you coming from over there. So we don't know where the fuck we meet in the middle yet. We trying to figure that out.
Now, this is what I tell people all the time. Because be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
That's where you grow and learn.
I tell people all the time. Why I tell people that is because it's things that I'm gonna do that you might be uncomfortable with.
But some people,
and it's things that you're gonna do that I'm gonna be uncomfortable with. But if we gonna sit there and rock and we gonna jam, I gotta get comfortable with that
you ain't meant to make me walk around on eggshells fucking with you.
No, you're not. You're not.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to be somebody else because you don't like this part of me.
I'm never doing that again for anybody.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't like this part of me, then baby, this ain't meant. You don't like this part of me, this is me. This ain't meant.
My whole thing about that is, I think people get it twisted when they think that if you're having a conversation or a discussion or it's a debate, that you are automatically
in an argument.
Yeah, you're automatically in an argument. No. What you are doing is exchanging philosophies and doctrine about what you believe and what
you might be passionate about whatever that is.
But that's the whole thing. People take that like it's an indictment. Now your opinion is an indictment on who you are.
That's just because they just afraid of your tone, how you say it. I'm just passionate about what I'm talking about.
But it's not even just that. If you don't agree with who they are or what they're saying, it's an assault on them personally.
Right.
And because you have assaulted them personally, they are instantly offended, and now you are basically X'd out the box. You've hurt their feelings. Y'all can't grow no more because we don't agree.
I hurt your feelings because
we don't agree.
Right, that
happens. That happens all the time, bro.
Yeah, that
happens
crazy.
all the time. Ms. Poindexter said, in life you got to get uncomfortable. You got to get uncomfortable to find your comfort in the same relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I agree.
Yeah, you definitely have to.
I agree. Ashley said, "Woo, child, people hate to be vulnerable." Yes, they do. Yes, they do. See, I think.
The thing. Let me get on.
Go ahead, bro.
People hate to be vulnerable until they're at that point to where they are vulnerable, and then once they get to that point to where they finally can be vulnerable, they have no issue with being vulnerable.
No.
Yeah.
But that's
exactly.
But that's a trust issue. You have to trust the person that you're being vulnerable with, and if you will not let that wall down in order to let somebody get to know where you are vulnerability wise, you are always going to have that wall up. They're never going to penetrate, and they're going to get frustrated with trying to penetrate because they keep hitting their head on the same wall.
Nobody ain't going to do that. Ain't nobody going to do that,
But
bro.
see, you know what the craziest part about all that is? Those are the people who think they're healed from their last situation.
Exactly.
And they have tunnel vision on what they think.
Yep. Yep.
or what they think things are supposed to be like.
Them motherfuckers got that wall up. They like, no, I know what I'm doing. I ain't got no type of issues. Yes, the fuck you do.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah. How dare you
Yes,
think I'm
the
so
fuck
arrogant
you
that
do.
I would think, yeah,
No, yes, you do.
You have a council of one.
Like you got that
and it's
motherfucker
you.
wall up and you, I'm good. You just mad cause, no, I ain't mad cause of nothing, baby. You got, you blocking some shit.
On me.
You know what I'm saying?
On me. You done blocked out the whole thing that hurt you. And because I done said something that sound like Samuel from way back when, all of a
Now
sudden.
you think that, you think you know everything. No.
You right. You know what? You right.
You think you know everything.
A lot of people feel the real.
I just been a couple places.
Now, since we're talking about healing, all right, and this is just my take on it. A lot of people fail to realize is that healing does not happen overnight.
It don't.
I'm
Nah.
sorry. It really
It
doesn't.
don't.
Nah.
And there is no fix for healing. You know, it's no such thing as, hey, I'm going to go jump into something else so I can be cool with,
What's going on?
what's
Yeah.
going on. No, it's not. You got to have that time. Like, you literally have to have that me time to 100% heal. Like, you have to have that time.
All by yourself.
All by yourself to where it's not, hey, I'm finna go kick it with this chick, or I'm finna go on the female aspect, I'm finna go kick it with this nigga, so I can go ahead and be clear about it.
Boy,
you need time to yourself.
You know how many people
to
jump
really
from
heal. Jump from
one
relationship
situation to the other shit? Boy, you be like,
It's
what the
not
fuck?
cool. But the problem
You find yourself back at the same place,
see-
but with a different person.
But see, this is the thing. When you jump
That
from
shit
relationship
retarded.
to relationship to relationship, you're never given a chance for that old baggage to leave. You're bringing your same issues into the next relationship, and then bringing them into
With
the
a-
next
with a
one.
different
so
type
now,
of-
it's like every person that you date is that same person.
Yeah, we
The
all
first
fit the
person,
same
the
shoes.
first person.
We all fit the same shoes.
So
pants,
anything
all
that
of it.
goes on, it's gonna be geared towards of what this motherfucker did. Whether
Agreed.
it's if this motherfucker cheated on you, every time you turned around, I had a bunch of bitches calling his phone. She not gonna trust you
Nope.
because she didn't trust that motherfucker.
Nope.
You know,
Let it go.
or
Let it go.
or if this motherfucker just did fucked up shit all the time, she's gonna expect you to do the same fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And if you do one thing wrong, it's gonna go back to the past relationship, and it's gonna be like, you always doing dumb shit, and it's something that you just did wrong. You left the trash right there.
And see, this is what Courtney said. We also have to be open to the idea that some of our own ideas and habits hinder our progress. Constructive criticism is tricky, but it's necessary in dating. I agree 150,000%.
I agree with that too.
Because guess what? If you are coming in thinking that you have all
Yo, shit,
the
man.
answers,
No.
you probably ain't got a single one. You might have maybe two, because a broken clock is
Nah.
right twice. But for real, if you were thinking you got all the answers, and that's coming from somebody who has been called a know-it-all, the Virgo in me always has an answer. Sometimes I'm wrong.
I would say,
Sometimes I am wrong.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
it
would
takes-
ask.
Yeah, I am wrong, and I can admit I am wrong. Sometimes I am wrong, dead wrong. And with that being said, I'm just saying that even people like me who think we got answers for everything, if we can be wrong, you can be wrong. Because we all flawed. We all mess up.
Me, boy, I know I'm wrong all the motherfucking time. And the reason why I feel like I'm wrong all the time is because sometimes I do base everything off of my own personal experiences and my own opinion versus sometimes me having the official facts for a lot of shit. And, it kind of goes tomato, whatever the case may be. How I feel about certain views, whether it's politics, social injustice, shit.
Everything just your own
Fucking
opinion.
COVID
Yeah.
vaccine, fucking sports, whatever the case may be. Sometimes I'm blind to the other side because I believe that the way I feel about all this shit is the way the rest of the world should feel about it. Which in all reality, everybody is entitled to their own fucking opinion
That's
about
it.
how they feel about shit.
That's it. And people just gotta honor that. Like,
Yep.
And that goes with relationships.
you gotta honor it. You just gotta honor it. Okay, look.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, fuck it. I disagree with what you said.
Exactly. But people don't like to agree to disagree and just leave it there.
Yeah.
Because if you have disagreed with me, somehow my opinion is right in fact because it's written down on Facebook or Instagram, and I've gotten 5 likes on it. So my opinion must be valid because people agree with me. That doesn't mean the whole world agrees with you.
Fuck nah.
It doesn't. And like my fave said, Ashley, she said, communication without egos is imperative. Also, come healed. I agree.
For real.
You better come
You got to
healed.
put that in there too. Because a lot of people don't believe that. Like some people just don't believe that they should. They don't.
Now this is what I
Ain't
do
fucked
believe.
up.
Sometimes you might not come into a situation 100% healed, and I feel like you should also be willing to open up to that person and tell them.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm not 100% healed.
That's what I'm
My
gonna say.
approach.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna
That's
say.
my approach.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Let me finish real quick. I'm not 100% healed from what I went through, but I'm willing to work and fix what particular issues I got, and I'm just letting you know this. I'm just letting you know this up front. So when if I do something, it's not you. It's just coming from a place that I've been.
But then,
and I kind of want, and sometimes I might go off or I might not, but I still want you to be a little bit lenient with me and be open with me sometimes with that and understand. So if I do come off wrong and it's because you triggered something, just bring it to me and be like, hey, are you sure you good?
right.
And if I get, and if I give you that, I'm all right, sometimes I might just want that little minute to be alone by myself, and then you can come back in and just talk to me, whatever the case may be.
To some people, that'd be asking a lot though.
See, I
Like
agree.
really, that way. No, I'm saying like some people will feel like what you just said, even if you put it out there like that. Because I feel like I've been in a situation like that to where okay, I told a person that like okay, this is okay, this is what I got going on. So then they try to use that shit against you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So you like, you still.
But I'm with you. Aisha said that dating is like holding a mirror up to yourself, and it can be a direct reflection of yourself, exposing both parties' flaws. Heal your self wounds. I agree with it because the one thing that I have gained from this new dating experience is I've dated people who are just like me. And when I tell you, that will open your eyes.
So it woke you up a little bit.
Oh, sweet baby Ray. Things that people who I was with was trying to tell me before.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear. But the minute I got with somebody who was just like me and I got to see it, I was like, oh, that's what you meant.
All right. Now, Ms. Poindexter said, this is the last question before we wrap it up. Ms. Poindexter said, are you willing to talk about that if you are triggered? At this point, yes. At this point, I have no choice to. I'm just 100% honest with you. At this point, I have no choice.
Just don't use it against the man.
Like if you're trying to get to a certain place in that relationship and it has a destination.
He tried to go there.
Yeah, he did. And we ignoring that. Hell it out of him today. We're not doing it today. We're not doing it with him. We not. Hey, but that concludes.
Hey, middle finger.
That concludes Misunderstood Conversations podcast today. Closing statement.
I ain't really got one. Hey, look, shouts out to Global Globe Awards last night. Chad Boseman won. Rest in peace.
The
Golden Globe.
There you go. I knew he had it.
And then the tongue twister. Golden Globe.
That nigga like global gold.
I'm like, what is that? What?
Nigga, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, y'all didn't hear what I just said to y'all before I started saying
Nah, he wasn't here.
middle finger. But
All right, I'm representing the Owner Brand. Shout out to Miss Nikki Smith. You can follow her and find the clothing line on Owner Brand 314. It's all about ownership, us owning what we want and not paying rent, or making sure we got our name on everything. I support it. Make sure you go support another black business.
All right, man. Listen here. First off, I want to say big shouts out to my bro Kane Cocaine. Hey, make sure you check my G out.
Kane Coca.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if y'all don't know, that's also my son's uncle too. So I'm gonna have to show my brother love.
Fellow Virgo. We in there.
Another thing.
Virgo's cocky as hell.
Another thing. My man Anthony.
It's my season, nigga. Pisces.
Another thing, my man Anthony Princeton support black businesses. My man got a
100%.
he has a detailing service where he comes and he details your car to the full.